Welcome. My name is Reverend Catherine Gorman Lovelady, and I'm a psychic medium, spiritualist minister. I've transferred my license to Wolf Island Aboriginal Interfaith Church. I'm a professional artist, a teacher, an elder in the Métis community, and I welcome you into my art studio. This afternoon I'd like to talk about dowsing. Dowsing is an aspect of psychometry. As I've spoken of before, parts of channeling that mediums develop include clairvoyance, which is clear seeing of spirit, clairaudience, which is clear hearing of spirit, whether you see the spirit or not. Clairolfaction is the ability to detect smell that doesn't exist for a particular reason. Clairsentience, which is the feeling of spirit and can include temperature differentials as well as touch. And psychometry. Psychometry has its basis in psychokinesis. Psychometry is the ability to handle objects and get readings off them. Dowsing is a form of rhabdomancy, and it is associated with the ability to connect with spirit by using either dowsing rods, which can be like these rods, which are referred to as an L rod. My husband actually makes these for us. We had a great deal of difficulty finding a source out there in the big world of L-rods which actually worked for our students and stayed together. So my husband actually makes them. You can also douse with a pendulum. This is an example of a rock quartz crystal pendulum, which can be used for things like chakra work, healing work, and using of pendulum boards. Dowsing is a very kinesthetic, very physical, not necessarily tiring, but it's a very physical aspect of psychometry. Everyone develops their own set of answer responses when they're using rods and pendulums. The pendulum has a limited range of movement. It can do circles, clockwise and counterclockwise, or it can move back and forth. L-rods, believe it or not, are much more adaptable for everything from using letters on an alphabet to working with chakra work, to answers yes, no, maybe, to indicating whether a question is a valid question or not, and actually for orienteering out in the bush if you're lost and you need some directional support. So when I teach dowsing, I can do that in classes, which we've done for many years. We take our students all over prearranged properties. At one point we had a 50-acre farm, and then we would take them into community graveyards and things of this nature. When you align with spirit using an object like this, I keep referring in my videos to trying to close the barn door when the horse is out. You have to be prepared that you are sure that you're working with the highest and best in spirit. And this is why it's a good thing to have a mentor when you're learning dowsing, whether it's pendulum, L-rod work, using forked sticks. There's all manner of bob rods, this kind of thing. It doesn't matter. You're still connecting to a force outside of yourself objectively, and you want the consciousness that you're connecting to be of the highest and best intention. It's important when you're doing dowsing or any spiritual work to do some sort of clearing ceremony and protection ceremony prior to doing it and at the end. I always make a point of thanking my guides and teachers for assisting me on a particular day, whether it's in a naming ceremony, whether we're doing weddings, a funeral, or simply channeling. those people in spirit must step down their vibratory level to work with us and communicate with us here in the third dimension, or what we call the red road. Consequently, it's as much work for them really as it is for us. And so I like to thank them, and I also like to put up my protection so that we haven't attracted any lower vibrating spirits to be around us. I don't want to take that home. I have kids at home, like many of the people that we teach, and I don't want to be wakened up at 3 o'clock in the morning by presences in my home that I don't want to be here. If you have any questions, or you would like to participate in one of our upcoming dowsing workshops, or you'd simply like to purchase one of the pendulums, I make pendulums. I make them specifically for chakra work, for healing work, for general dowsing, or to purchase some of our L rods. By all means, contact us at www.moonstarlodge.com. You can Google that. You can Google my name, Catherine Gorman Lovelady, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.